Hello my owlets, I hope you guys are doing well today. I wanted to come on and get a little catch up in my journal. Sorry, my throat is very scratchy. My daughter's been sick, and so I don't know if I've got something going on or if it's just spring in general, you know, how everything's in bloom. And it's so nice because we have these bushes. They're actually called, like, I think they're red tips. But they bloom these little white blooms, and the butterflies love them. And we also have honeysuckle out there. And so when you walk out I call it the front door. It's not the front door. It's like the side door. It smells so good. And so I love that part of spring. But my dog's allergic to the grass. My one cat is allergic to just spring and summer in general. I think I mentioned she starts pulling her hair out, so I have to go get them shots. I haven't done it yet. I've been spraying Pokey down with some stuff the vet gave me and wiping his little chest down every time he comes inside. But the other day I was out there, and he literally, like, took his body and he rubbed it up against the ground, and I was like, okay, Pokey, don't do that. That's what causes you to have these bumps and rashes on you. So anyway, I guess he's itching himself because he does it in here too. He finds his little rug or something and he just goes crazy on it and rubs his little chest. So I'm sure it bothers him a lot. But anyway, so if my voice cracks or sounds weird, that's what it is. So today, again, I'm still working through getting stuff done. It's been just, you guys, I'm telling you, it's been one of those weeks. So, I don't even know the date. What day was it? Was it Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night, so we can go Saturday. And so we have cows, right? And my husband went out and he saw that. And none of the cows have had their babies, and so I don't know. I'm going to get into more details on what you probably want to know, but I'm just going to go out there so you get the full picture. So he goes out there, and the cow hasn't had, none of them have had babies, and normally they have them, like, I always thought it was weird because they have them in the dead of winter a lot of times when it's like the coldest, but so they took the bull to have the bull tested, and the bull is not working 100%, if you know what I mean. So they didn't think that any babies were going to happen. So when he went out on Friday night, he saw this thing over, like, in this area, and he went over there and he thought it was like a big white, like, plastic bag or something, but it was a little calf, you guys. And I'm going to show you a picture. This is Brazos with the calf. Well, the calf, I don't know if you can see it. Well, the calf would not open its eyes. And so they got that Colossian or something, whatever that is. By the way, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not a farm girl. I am not a country girl. But I live in the element. Okay, so all this stuff just makes me extremely nervous. And I'm really not cut out for it. I need a cottage with butterflies and rainbows and, you know, a unicorn that will stay healthy all the time, right? That's my world. So anyway, so he goes over there and the baby won't open its eyes, and so they get this, oh, here's the bottle feeding thingy, right? So it has this big long thing. I did a lot of YouTube videos on it too. And you go out there and you basically put it down its throat and pump that milk so that, you know, you want to make the baby strong. So they did that. Well, he went out early Sunday morning and was going to check on it because it was, you know, out there with the elements, coyotes, whatnot, and plus we're just trying to see if the baby's going to survive. Well, the baby was still okay, and so they decided to bring the mom and the baby here because we have like it's a pool barn that has like a shelter, and so we usually feed the cows in there, and then it has a chute and everything. So it has its all little stuff over there that can help, right? Well, I went out there and I'm supposed to, okay, by the way, this is, let's say what the expectations were, that the baby had to be fed, the baby calf had to be fed in the morning and in the evening. Well, the morning, I work from home, you know, 3 days out of the week, so I said, okay, I can do that, and then Brazos was going to do one more. So we had this whole thing. Brazos was going to do one morning, and then my husband was going to do Friday, because he is at home on Fridays. So, anyway, long story short, Monday morning, we get up, I heat the water up, I get my little temperature thingy out for my, you know, when you're making candy and cooking and stuff, and I measure it, make sure it's warm enough. Oh, back up, Sunday evening, we're out there doing this thing. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm just not cut out for this. The baby was having a hard time breathing, it was not standing up, I mean, it was moving, and in fact, when they went out there to pick up the baby was inside the hay ring. How it got in the hay ring, I have no idea. If you don't know what a hay ring is, Google it, but it's basically this metal thing they put over the bales of hay so the cows, because the cows will literally like get in the hay and make a ginormous mess and pee-pee and poo-poo and all that. Oh gosh, all that stuff. So yeah. So anyway, so the calf was inside the hay ring. I'm like, how in the world did it get inside the hay ring? So they, so anyway, they get the calf out, and you know, I don't know anything about this, you guys, and I'm learning as I go, and sometimes I just want to say, I don't want to learn anything, I don't want to do any of this, you know, but, so they bring the calf home, and it does not look good to me, I mean, but that's just how they are, and we had to, like, basically, it looked like a little preemie, you guys, like what I expected a preemie cow to look. It was very, very small, and all the cows on YouTube, because that's where my source information was from, because I was like, how in the world am I going to do this, you know, like, I need to, like, have step-by-step instructions. Am I doing it right? The calf is not, oh, it was just terrible. Anyway, so the sad news, and I'm just going to break it to y'all right now, it didn't make it. And what happened is Monday morning when we went out to feed it, it wasn't alive anymore. And friends, it made me so extremely sad. Like I said, I'm not used to, and I think what really, and I might start crying because just thinking about it, you know, it's just so sad. But I didn't mean to start that, but I think what makes me the saddest is the mom, because, like, you know, she's like, I could tell when we walked out there she was mooing and acting very agitated, and so when I was just like, it's like she kept looking at us like, help me. I don't know, I'm sure, I don't know if she was saying that, but in her head, I don't know, I don't speak cow, but in my head I'm thinking, I wish I could help, you know, and whoo-wee, that was tough. That was tough. So now you know why my title says some days are honey, because later on that day I made honey cookies because of the Winnie the Pooh. And some days are rotten eggs, and that was the rotten egg. It was just rotten. Everything about it was rotten. And so, anyway, I don't know, but I don't know the whole story, but we were all upset, but that's the life, right? Is that just life? I don't know. So, moving on to happier things. I did make the honey cookies for, did this not, why is it not sticking? Okay, maybe I didn't push it down far enough. I did make the honey cookies. I stayed on task with that. And they were actually really good. I had to adjust the cook time on them. And I'll leave a link in below of where I found the recipe at. Because I looked at a couple of them and just found one that it called for a 1/3 cup of honey. And if you want to go see me kind of do like a little short reel video, I have that up on my Instagram as well. So I don't know if you guys do Instagram. I think most of you guys do, but you can find it there. So I'm gonna put some days. I'm gonna title this. I really am liking titling these. Have y'all ever smelled a rotten egg, by the way? Oh my gosh. Oh, and the other thing, the honey was a big hit at the family. Everybody seemed to really love the honey cookies. Well, Brazos didn't, but my husband did. And he sometimes can be a kind of a critic of the cookies because he knows how important cookies are for me. That's my thing that I love to make, you know. I don't like the way that's writing. We had an egg, and it wasn't, I don't even know, but I opened it, and that was really, really bad. Okay, so that's that. I'll document that in. And then, oh, we got to put our little prompt in. I think I'm going to include Pooh Bear in on this one. Make something with honey. That's so cute. And I made it all special, you know. I have a Pooh Bear coffee mug, but I didn't have like anything tea wise. Okay, so my next prompt, which was yesterday, was read a Winnie the Pooh book. So let me go get it, actually. I'm going to get it. It's right in here. I picked up several of these actually. So this is the ironic thing. I don't go on to, I know it's a glare because it has like that library book cover, which I love. But I'm so excited to read this. It's so cute. So yeah, so I love the cover better though. Ooh, this would look so pretty sitting on a shelf. I wonder if I can take that out once I read it. Ooh. Oh, I hate that. Look how pretty. Oh, I love this cover even better. Okay. I'm going to put that away. Winnie the Pooh. So, okay, so I don't really get on to the Facebook Market very often, and I don't know why I was on there just scrolling. You know, I pick random times to go on there. You know, it's like I wasn't even looking for anything in particular, but the first thing that popped up, and it could be because, you know, how they always say, like, Big Brother's watching or something, and so all this stuff is about Winnie the Pooh, and then all of a sudden, Winnie the Pooh's on Facebook Market, but the lady, and I'll give you the more storyline with that one. But anyway, this is the book, and I'm so glad I looked at the cover because, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's going to look so pretty sitting on the shelf once I read it too. Okay, read a Winnie the Pooh book. That's my next prompt. I don't have any Winnie the Pooh. Like, I have little books, you know, like our little golden book. If you got a kit, you know those books, and you know those kind of little board books and stuff that the kids had when they were little. And so anyway, so I got on to the Facebook Market, and the first thing that pops up are these books. And I'm like, oh, where are they coming at? Well, it's the little town that's like 15 minutes from me, right? And it's like where my post office is. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I said, yeah. I said, so of course I messaged her and I said, are these books still available? She said, yes. And I said, she goes, I'm really busy today, but I can meet you. And I said, okay, you know, I'll run over at lunch to the post office and I'll meet you there. I show up. I know her. She is the lady that does all the, she collects in the small town, it's Smithville. She collects hold on, brain went numb. Oh, shoe boxes at Christmas. And so I'm like, I know you. She's so enthusiastic. She's like got this great personality. In fact, when we were there at the post office, like, I kid you not, at least 3 people. And that place, you know, it's small town. But they're like, oh, hi. And it's like, oh my gosh, she's like but she was so sweet. So she goes, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe, you know, there was a reason that Jesus brought us together today. And so anyway, we were talking and stuff. And I was telling her about me doing the Winnie the Pooh. These were actually her daughter's books. And so about me doing this, and then she was telling me that what she was doing today was a bunch of ladies get together and they do the they basically put together shoe boxes all year round. They were going to do 60 more shoe boxes, you guys. So she goes and picks up things as she finds them, and then once she gets enough stuff gathered, she gets donations and things. Then they call in like from 2 to 4, they come in and pack boxes. And of course my daughter is like all interested in, I mean, and that's what I told her. I said, you know, you just never know. This is kind of cute in this one. I'm going to put this on there. I said, you just never know. You know, I don't even know what, my brain, sorry, I got distracted by this die cut. But anyway, long story short, it was perfect to meet her. We talked, and then I told Brazos, I said, you know, we need to do that, because normally what we do is when it's time to do the shoe boxes, which, you guys, true confession, I didn't do it this year because I had so much going on personally. Anyway, and I said, you know, maybe that was the reason we should have been together, because she kind of inspired me to pick up things as we go along. I'm just reading these quotes. Oh, this could be cute. It's like, I wonder what's exciting, because this was pretty exciting. I was really excited to get these books. I've never had, like I said, a novel or the novels. And, oh, let's look at the copyright of those. She was saying that she's had them for a long time, and her daughter is like my age. So, oh, let's look at the copyright date in there, just out of curiosity. And you guys, I paid like a little over $5 each for these books. Let's see one on here. Oh, here we go. Copyright 1926, renewal of 1954. Oh, reprinted September 1961. Yeah, so that's what she was saying, that she thought they were from the 70s, but I'm so excited to start reading that. I think I might need to make a bookmark, you guys. That would be a fun project, you know, because I know one of the things on here, but I'll tell you what my plan is to do, because that's the next video, is, let's see, make something using Winnie the Pooh images. So I have this. If you got one of the kits, you got one of these little wooden pieces. And I have this size too. I know some of them I probably might have got either size. But I wanted to make like a little charm to go somewhere that has to do with Winnie the Pooh. So this is the next video, FYI. Anyway, alright you guys, well that's kind of where I'm at on my Winnie the Pooh week. I am going to come in here. I need to journal like today. But like I said, it's just been so much chaos. It just seems bizarre, everything that's happening, and just busy. And oh, and the kits, I think I might have sold out of the fairy tale kits. You guys, thank you, because I did order like some extras because I just didn't know, and I'm so about fairy tales and all that stuff. So I was like, well, you know, you never know. And so I was so surprised that they sold out, and I'm so excited. I'm working so hard to get those out because I am out of town next week for several days, and unfortunately if I don't get them out by Monday, I'm gonna have to wait. But fingers crossed, send some positive vibes. And do I really need to sleep, you guys? That's what I'm like. Can I still function and not sleep? Is that a possibility? No, it really isn't. But I am working hard to get those out to you guys because they are so fun. And anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for playing along, you guys. I love you, and have a super sparkly rest of the day. Bye-bye.